Yes, a tune for the Xmas has dropped, and you know nobody else can do it better. But somebody I'm not too fine with, but I'm still going to have an interaction with him, and you know, yeah, I just try to pretend I like him for now, like, but he knows I don't like him. What kind of nice I run to. Ladies and gentlemen, VGMA's current reggae dancehall artist of the year, well deserved. Couldn't have been to Brofane Babat. Yeah, he deserves it. Hey, on Nuntiana Brofane, but before I would have articulately delivered it. Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, let me respect and give honor to whom honor is due. Yes, for the sake of honor and respect, he is the current VGMA reggae dancehall artist. Long overdue. Finally, it has come home. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with a superstar. Fortunately, he's not home. That's what makes his crossing his leg quite some way, because the nine to me call the other side. Epixode is my guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You don't know. Fire upon my enemies. On my enemies. on my enemies. Join me on WhatsApp. It's 0202222054. We are live on Facebook as well. I see you, Piaga. He says, I'm doing the watching live on Facebook here. So share the link, tell a friend to tell a friend that. Now I can't call him Epixode, the reggae dancehall artist of the year. He's in town. Because when you're award now, no, tete, Abaso. Yo, what's up?
How you doing, brother? How you doing?
Don't brother me.
How you doing?
Don't brother me. How are you?
Yo.
For the sake of the conversation, let's be
When we finish, we continue our fight.
Let's be professional.
Yeah.
So what's up, Rich?
Yo. This is
our 19 called the other side. I feel back to Epixode.
Oh, wow.
But Charlie, congratulations.
Thank you,
I think the only I was sending a text message to congratulate you, which you didn't mind me. Oh, you didn't mind me. I called you, didn't mind me. But I understand, it comes with a level. I mean, yeah.
Why they lie for TV talk?
So you go show the text and you reply me.
Why they lie for TV talk?
Okay. Congratulations. How does it feel to be reggae dancehall artist of the year?
It comes with the tax first, and I think it's that kind of feeling where you've yearned for it so many years, and when it finally drops, you go like,
finally.
You know, finally, yeah. But then, I think personally, it has also put me in the space where I have to, you know, prove why I deserve to be the reggae dancehall artist of the year. So that's how come we dropped the Deshi, you know, to cement.
The Deshi came before the.
No, it was after.
Oh, okay.
It was after VGMAs to cement the fact that.
Can I please get Odeshi on standby? I love that tune.
Yeah, so yeah, we're there, and next year too we take them.
So I mean, you are one of the people advocating for the split.
Yes.
Between the reggae artists, dancehall artists of the year. Currently, we have Rocky Dawoodi with 3 nominations in the Grammys.
Yes.
Purely reggae, not reggae dancehall. Do you think it's a cue for the organizers of the awards to look at that, you know,
exactly.
the separation?
Exactly. I've always said this, and let's congratulate. I think we all need to rally behind Rocky, and then celebrate him, because the nomination alone is a major deal. You know, and I always say this. You know, you have artists who solely do reggae, and they don't do dancehall. You know, to mention a few, Kombolo, one of the amazing artists from Ghana who is pushing reggae music from Ghana. Black Rasta. And then you have the likes of Conqueror, you have Raskuku, you know, you have Osajifo, you have Black Messiah. You know, there's a couple of artists. Black Prophet, exactly, who are waving the reggae flags from Ghana very high. And then you have the dancehall, strictly dancehall artists. Then you can find a mixture of two, where you call as like the Sing Jays. you know, like myself, Stone Boy, and then the rest of the artists who tend to sometimes do both of them. But then the question is always like, if let's say Rocky Dawuni has a song, a reggae song, which is super bigger than Epixode dropping a dancehall song, but then you're able to put them in the category, and Epixode wins because he's quite vibrant on the streets. For me, I think it's not fair. You know, so if there's a margin between reggae artist of the year, reggae song of the year, then dancehall song of the year, because all these songs, dancehall is not reggae. Dancehall is actually like, where it's an offspring of reggae. And the elements in there might sound like reggae, but it's not reggae. You get what I mean? So let's just see the difference and appreciate people in that space who are not, or they don't really have the huge following like we do, but they are also pushing an agenda.
But then probably as the current reggae dancehall is still together,
yes,
won't you use that opportunity to, you know, since your voice will be heard much louder now because it's you, won't you use that opportunity to run this course to have that separation?
Just like I always say, I can't only use my voice. I am not the only person who needs to, you know, fight. We need to have a united front so that we can actually tell them or help them know what is really happening. First and foremost, the people on the board who represent reggae and dancehall, I think, should know best. You know, I'm not saying they don't know, but they are not the only people who dictate. And then we should also know that this is actually an individual scheme, and then they have their criteria and stuff they use in trying to award artists. But then again, just like you're saying, my voice would help. I decided to channel my energy in supporting the upcoming artists, you know, because I feel like they need like this space. They need the effort, the push. So what I did is, after the VGMAs, I released a 1-minute version of Odeshi instrumental, just for them to voice, and it was crazy. The entries.
Yeah, I was going to ask you
crazy.
about that. I was going to ask you.
It was crazy. Like, you hear young artists and go like, "Wow!" I didn't even know, you know, the artists, young artists could vibe like that. So, the plan was actually to just get like 2 or 3 artists out of the number, and then, you know, help them out. But it was quite unfair if we chose just 2. So we ended up choosing 50 of them.
Oh.
You know, and then thanks to the help of VGMAs and Elombini and some couple of friends.
VGMA supported it?
Yes. So we held a seminar, you know, to educate them as well, because it's show business and they might not know too much about the business.
Yeah.
So we educated them on that space, and also I gave every person who voiced it a plaque.
Or not like the selected ones.
The 50, the 50 that we selected.
Yeah, that was, I saw the plaques as well.
Yes, plaques,
Very
you know,
nice
to appreciate, so that they can also feel like, oh, at the end of the day, our efforts has been recognized, and then we appreciate it. What I wanted to do to like climax this whole thing was to do an album and put these guys on there. But it's rather unfortunate that my timing for this year, I also had to push project out. So we're doing that early next year, where I'm going to put out an album to feature all these 50 artists on there. So we're gonna group them into 5. We did that day. So we asked everybody to choose, and we had 5 groups. So each song is gonna have 10 artists on there. Then I get to shoot videos for them.
Each song?
Yes.
Or each album?
No, each song. It's gonna have 10 artists.
So one song will feature 10 artists?
Exactly. So it's gonna be like a medley.
That's how we're in the film.
It's gonna be like a medley.
The song will end in 2 hours.
No, I'm not. I won't voice. I'll only do the chorus for them, and then each artist can do like 8 bars. And because it's gonna be like an album, I want to like showcase all these artists. So we're gonna shoot medleys for. When I say medleys, like everybody's version would have a video to it, and it will be put together, you know, so that they can also, you know, show. Yeah. And then maybe somebody might just watch and then pick somebody to help, and you know. And I'm proud to say that one guy from the Odeshi thing is on Mentor right now, DSL, doing amazing.
Wow.
You know, so for me it's a win for me as well. You know, yeah, man.
Congratulations at that. I'm very happy you said the VGMA support. Did you go to them for the support?
Yeah, so we sent a proposal that this is what we want to do to help there, and then they sent somebody from the board to come and also educate them on how selections are made and how they can get good records to be recognized. So yeah, VGMA helped. I think TV3 also helped, and there was, I think, the whole media, you know, because everybody started writing about it, and yeah, it was a plus to me as well, you know, to keep my name in there.
It was a nice
and for me, I believe that we should build kings rather than be a king alone. You know, to have these guys know that, oh, there's one person who hasn't even gotten to Grammy yet, but still want the support is okay for me.
We should build kings rather than be a king alone.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to be poetic. Yes. We should build kings rather than be a king alone. I'll go for a quick commercial break rather than sit here alone. Infedio beminkwe yo. Ocha mi tukbe ne chanchichi odeshi.
I be him.
For make the people know say Infedio beminkwe.
Nice.
Join me on WhatsApp 020222. Oh, hey. 054 so can 0202222054 for the WhatsApp line. Send me a message. I have the Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year in the building, Epixode in person. We're just talking about life after. I mean, yeah. I can't use this. Yeah. Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year. So if you just joined us, we are live on Facebook. You can share the link. It's ETV Ghana on Facebook. And I've seen some messages already. Douglas Ayikwe says very good, bad boys.
Doggy.
He says fire. Maziku says big up to Mr. Romano, is my in-law. You're doing a good job, Maziku. Jerry says, congrats, brother man, watch you live from Whole Foxy. See you for them, wind them. This one says, on WhatsApp episode, we can't wait to have you in Bogo, AMG, Austin, inside Tongo. Says, it looks like we'll get there, but what is the issue? I say most of the artists sort of limit their promotions to like a certain. I'm going to find one tangent. Hardly better say, oh, be a call, as far as Tamale, Bolga, to put up shows or even promote their songs. Yeah. Is it deliberate or?
I think one of the problems is I'll say is with the indie artists, independent artists, because now you're looking at the budget to even run those things. Artists with labels, have that kind of finance to do those things. It would take an artist like myself and few to just go beyond the boundaries. I was in SA like a month now. Yeah. This same course.
Promotion.
Exactly. To even link up with few artists and work. So it's quite tough because you're entering into a territory that you don't know, and then now everything is money. You need to push money in there. So from just after working out the song, after shooting the videos with so huge budgets, now you're trying to enter into another space to do promotions, considering DJs, considering the platforms, the media, and all those things, and come back, waiting to get shows. So with indie artists, it's quite hard, but if you know what you want, I think it's cool to just, look at that side too.
So, currently, like you said, you had a short calendar.
Yeah.
So right after the awards, you did the thing with the Andagies.
Yeah, I dropped Udeshi, and after Udeshi we dropped This Matter.
And now we've dropped Fire now. That's not a Fire. I mean, it's so unusual of episode.
Exactly.
When I saw, I was like, yeah, I've told you already.
The dancer or the...
Yeah, but I think this one has a certain groove.
Exactly.
And like you can feel a different episode in this one. What's the reason behind it?
So the truth of the matter is this song, it wasn't planned. Andrew had a reggae song and that song is beautiful. Like I can't wait for him to drop that song that I had to voice a verse on. So he linked up, and we went to the studio, and it was scheduled to actually like have like 6 hours of a session. Then within like 30 minutes, 1 hour, I finished where I just voice finished. So we're just in the studio vibing, and Foxy, who's a producer, was like, Charlie, as we know you do anything, we could try cook something. So he started playing the dancehall beats. I'm like, bro, no. I want you to take me out of my comfort zone. Give me something that is more challenging. Then he started playing something that could suit like Keche and myself as well. And the only thing I could do is, as much as I wanted to sing and make it more commercial, I still had to represent my original self on there. That is why, apart from just doing the hook, I did a dancehall verse on there. You know, and I think, everybody wants dance too. So it's good for the Christmas.
Look at where we are going.
It's like Christmas.
Yeah.
For cash out.
You
So please, the shows. Before we continue, right now, the shows, book me for shows. Why? Thank you. Please, let's continue.
So this is for X-Month. I mean, you're not going to hear anything from Epixode before the year
we're
ends.
supposed to drop another song, but depending on how this goes, and this is fresh, so I want people to actually embrace it so it settles before we top up with another
Is there
song.
also another collaboration?
Yes, another collaboration.
With them,
So what I'm trying to do is I'm actually trying to release the songs that are my tour, because I believe that too much catalog. Every day we're creating new songs, and then the old ones, if they're not paid attention to, becomes like a dahokeke. You know, so before we drop the album next year, and then 3 albums are already ready. 3 albums. We have the live album, we have the loop album where I get to just play with sounds, and then we have the explicit album, which is not good for TV and radio.
It's good for who?
It's good for...
It's okay, continue,
So we're just, release most of these songs and then try focus, because next year is a whole different look and brand for me as an artist and growth. Trying to tap into different spaces with my looping craft right now, and then also try finish the live album. Because everybody want to enter the Grammys, everybody want to play the festivals. So I think it's high time that we actually take some of these things serious than just entering the studio and, dropping a beat and then just doing a verse on. Yeah, man.
Wow. So are you going to do a show, like your own concert or something?
Yes, I'm supposed to, but we actually cancelled it because I already started building something called Lamajo. Yeah, and Lamajo is a mini festival which happens twice a month, so every 2 weeks. And the amazing thing about Lamajo, if you see me post them on social media, it's crazy. Like, you come to the venue and then you sit on the floor. Because like we have the traditional mats, that kind of by the fireside setting, everything, and then there's live music, and then you get to enjoy like small chops and foods and everything. So it's more of like an intimate session with the artists, the fans. So Lamajo runs every 2 weeks, and that is the focus right now, because we want to make it like an annual festival, but we have to start slowly. So for now, it's just me promoting the new song. This Christmas, I'm only booked, like getting bookings from other people, but as for me to do my own show, I'm not sure, maybe next year.
People of the view that Epixode is not consistent with the brand, because today he is a dancehall artist, the next time he's doing what the gam for, present. That's that, I think you had another concept of a show running before Lamajo came. Is it? That's what people are saying. It seems sort of inconsistent, because I said you do it in bits. Is it intentional, or like you're just trying to explore all your let me say talents? Or
for me, I let me put this across. I don't think, let me use the word despite, woke up one day and just decided to stick to one particular thing. We actually need to make ends meet off music, because the music money, they catch we. And I'm a cartel of ideas. So when they come, I try implement it and then give it to somebody else to handle. Anything I start, even if I don't finish it, I know that once I've started, I'll definitely go on. The Wemi is still running. I've handled it to somebody's doing it. The clothing line is also there, Lamajo. I'm just the person who brings the idea, and then we have people running. So even if I'm here and Lamajo is running, you have people doing it. Now, it's not as if I'm not being consistent. I believe that few years to come, all these things will come together when the brand is really, really established. That is when, if I say I'm doing an art exhibition for 2,000 cities as entry, people will come. And the same day, if I say I'm hosting a Lamajo show, you'll have people come. And if I'm selling my artwork, you'll have people purchase it. So for me, it's just having that idea of like disparate group of companies.
Okay.
You get what I mean? And not to say that, okay, Mastate, I'm a musician, so for now I'm focusing on music. Ideas for me runs in everybody's head. So the very moment you think of it as, okay, well, the man later, somebody else taps into it. That is why I make sure that if something comes, I put it out there. I'm not the first to start loop in the world or maybe in Ghana, but I know that I am one of them, you know, to make it a point that people get to see that it's not just holding the microphone and saying, I'm also saying 1, 2, 3. No, you get what I mean? So
stay tuned. I'll be right back after this commercial. Dancehall Artiste of the Year in the building, episode right here. Join me on WhatsApp 02022222054 is the line. Send me a message, and on Facebook it's ETV Ghana on Facebook. It looks like Epixode always wants to, you know, try and be different. Also use his songs to address certain societal issues, etc. How is that going? Are you getting some form of attacks, or are you getting the applause?
Yeah.
Or how is that doing?
I think it comes both ways. When we dropped Wahala Day, it came with a whole lot of threats. And
From where? From who?
From people that are anonymous. You know, you just be there, you get caught. You the insult, you know. You go see. There's been times that we've been booked for shows and we're performing, and you know, people's from different, you know, high levels are pissed, and then in between our sets we're asked to stop performing the song. Yes, it's been crazy. But then again too, it's given me the kind of respect between, like, you know, the peers. And then again, people get to see that, oh, at least we have somebody who wants to do good music. We have somebody who wants to address some of these issues. I know it's a lonely road to trod as a musician, because why would you focus on that when you can just do a 9-day wonder kind of song and just make some buzz around it and trend? But for me, I believe in legacy, you know, and these are some of the things that if we're able to be singing, I shot the sheriff or one stone, then definitely means that few years to come, we need to have songs like this that our kids can actually pay attention to, you know, because we're all growing, we're getting enlightened each day. And I feel like these are some of the things that has to be in our books, rather than teaching the kids about Gordon Gorgesbeck and Prince Henry the Navigator, and you get what I mean?
How do I mean call? I don't get but aren't you, not to say scared, but don't those threats get to you, you know?
The space I find myself is very scary, even to be a dancehall artist, you know, because it comes with culture, it comes with some kind of movement, you know, because the fans sometimes don't even understand that some of these things are not personal. So you will just be there and then the fan will attack you. So for me, growing in that space alone has helped me build some kind of courage, you know, which I know that it's scary, like looking at what has happened to Fela and then the rest, trying to do songs like this. But I believe that I'm a messenger as well. So it will get to a stage where people would want to defend you because you're speaking for them, and people will hate you because you're speaking the truth. But then again, the legacy is what is more important. today, I think the estate of Bob Marley would live till Jesus go come.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? And then his children are enjoying from everything. So yeah, for me, it's the legacy.
So what happened to you and Jupiter?
Who is that?
Jupiter.
I don't know him.
You don't know Jupiter?
No, I don't.
He sang Enemies.
Next question. Next. We are talking about fire.
What happened to you and?
I don't know him. And I'm here to promote my song. Forget him. No.
Oh, but you know him, but we could forget.
Yeah, but it's not relevant for me to talk about it.
But you are for peace, so.
I know. So before we have a discussion about that, if make you go win Dancehall Artist of the Year, that we can have a discussion.
Hey, I was just asking a question because it looks like your beef was truncated, and then
fire. Yo, but yeah, same way. That's what I'm saying. You know, no disrespect. Let's, we're promoting this thing. And for this year, I just don't want to. I don't want to fight anybody over anything. Like, no, I can't prove I am the best at what I do. So yeah, we did it. Yeah, we did it, and that's it.
I'm just, I mean, you are taking me into, a lot of.
Oh, feel free.
No, but you don't want to talk about it. So if you say I should feel free, what would you say?
But the question is what?
What happened to you and Jupiter?
Fire. That's what I'm saying. I don't know him.
You did this song at him. He did a
which song? Which of my songs?
You did Lupita. You did.
But there's a difference. Jupiter and Lupita.
Yeah,
it's a big difference.
But I mean, it's wordplay.
Yes, but it's a difference.
You and I know. He did some of his lines. You related to some of the things he said.
It's Dancehall.
So is it a culture, or is it like you were saying the fans don't know if it is real, or is this one lyrical, or is this one personal?
I'd want to just leave it at that. When it gets to time where we have to address it, we'll definitely address it.
When would that be?
I don't know.
You are the boss.
Right, I don't even have time for those things. The focus is way bigger than, trying to fight somebody for, like, I don't want to do that.
But for an advocate of peace.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So I'd rather leave it like that.
Wouldn't you rather call for peace now?
I don't have an issue with him. I'm just doing my thing. Like for now, that's what I'm saying. Now the focus is way bigger than that. I'm promoting fire. So if fire for fire, then fire go make fire.
And can't you quench the fire?
No, for now, fire can't quench no boy, because you see, fire comes in different ways. Biblical. You know, there's fire in the Bible.
Yeah.
Yes. Then
there's fireball in Mortal Kombat.
What I say? Biological. It takes the fire, between man and human being to produce a baby. The environment, you need fire, which is lava. So the fire can quench. It's fire. And he understands say we fire. So
all right, go for a quick commercial break. When I come back, I activate the fire. Definitely take you closer to your superstars. I have one superstar here. Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year. I mean, I'll rub it in your face. Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year. Next year, Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year. Yeah. Next 2 years, Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year. Next 5 years, Reggae Dancehall Artist. My producer says I should announce the phone lines before I continue. Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year. So the phone line is activated 055-565-7278. Trust me, when I heard he took the award, I was actually watching. I screamed. Yeah. After that, exhilarating performance there, like it was fire.
Thank you.
I feel you're one of the people who actually pay attention to the craftiness and the artistic part of this whole.
Exactly.
Is it I've been, I don't know if I met him. How easy or difficult is it to come up with these concepts, your costumes, your props, your locations? Even with this fire video, we see heads on fire and people are comfortable with fire on their head. You feel there's a Holy Spirit. How do you get it?
I think over the years I've tried to grow that side of me, and sometimes it get very, very hectic because you're thinking about everything, how to make somebody understand. you know. But then I'm the type of person who wants to screenshot every idea he sees or writes down stuff. And every performance, my team can be witness to this. Sometimes we even fight. We make sure that everything is scripted. So like with the VGMA performance like that, the pre-show, that's the concert before the concert was Warlord. Just to explain that, okay, we're in the battle for dancehall. So this is a Warlord. So the costume was made by Wule, who's in my team. The stage, everything. Even the throne, I had to make it myself with the team. You know, then the main night, I'm doing a tribute to JJ.
Yeah.
You know, everything, trying to get Jeffrey Norte to act that thing. For me, I believe that an artist's longevity sometimes also depends on their stagecraft. Because it's different thing if you listen to the record. But if somebody has paid to come watch you, it has to be a whole different package. Yeah. You get what I mean? And that is one thing that we don't get from this side. But maybe I'm fortunate that growing up, I decided to also look at that side and perfect that side. You know, you would watch a Rihanna performance where she's singing a 10-year-old song, but it still sounds new and fresh. Yeah, it's because you have people behind who say, okay, this is the choreography, this is what you're wearing, this is that. And I'm very grateful that I have people like that in my team where we sit down, what can we do? What is the idea? Okay, we can achieve this. How do we get a similar thing? And then we put everything in progress and then make sure we execute it. So for me, I know my strong goal is performance, so I make sure that every time, top notch.
Congratulations at that. Let me also find out, your looks has been changing almost every other year. You know. Is it going to happen again next year? Fire.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's what I feel. What I feel is what I put on. Yes, you might see maybe the hair color might change. I might even try to take off the braids or the locks. But definitely the face painting would never change. I think that is the brand. That's the brand Epixode. So no matter what I wear, even if I wear skirts, I wear G-string. If I wear, definitely you will still see the face painting.
I have a caller on the line. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
What's your name and where you are calling from?
My name is Awad from Boku Artiste.
Awad from Boku. Big ups to you,
Big
Charlie. Talk to the Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year.
Wagwan.
Hey, Charlie, Epixode.
Kaula.
I be motion from Boku, so no Kaula here.
I mean, I didn't say you to Kaula.
And I feel you are Epixode.
Sorry.
Big up yourself.
But it's a message from Boy Nak inside the Eastern region. He says, you see that man there? That's a bad man. Have followed his craft since the days of Adam. And if you understand his vision, you will understand he is way bigger than the flashy artists we see on our screens. God's messenger fella, Marley, Epixode. Thank you very much for that message. Thanks. So Fire, is it going to be on an EP or is just a...
No, it's just a single. It's just a single. Yeah, just like I'm saying, we're just dropping.
Dropping.
Yeah, all the singles that we've done within last year and this year, you know, yeah.
Kindly tell Epixode we love him fully. Fire through Ragastar sent this one.
Ragastar, big up yourself.
Please, I want to hear what's going on this evening. Well, Epixode, Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year is in the studio. That's what is going on this evening. So, Epixode, finally, I mean, you're not doing a show, but then the final message to your fans, and then, you know.
Charlie, all I want to say is...
I have one last time.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Your name and where you are calling from?
Yeah, I'm Wale Boy calling from Akwetima.
Wale Boy from Akwetima. Please go ahead and talk to Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year.
Yeah, big up Epixode. Big up Epixode. And we appreciate whatever he's doing for us. We love him. God bless him. And we're streaming the song Bad.
Mad. Fire. Fire.
That mude M can say yo mude. Yeah, so your final message.
Yeah. All I want to say is, right, we go continue our fight though, after this one.
Oh yeah, I'm not fine with you. So you the Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year. Please address your.
All I want to say is, guys, I really appreciate the love, the support. These years has been crazy. And And I welcome all the new Epixode fans, the very good Bad Boy fans. Fire is out featuring Keche. I know it's a dance video. Guys, the challenge they can't start. So just, tag me on social media as Epixode Music and let's get the fire up.
See, I find there Koichi and
both. Fire Koichi Kakra. I'm gonna do remix on that song though.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Foster Romanus. As always, I'm always here to make your night. And today I brought to you your Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year. Up next is In Bed with Adrian, the Love Doctor. Until next time, I'll be live at the National Theatre on the 23rd of December for Romanus Incomplete. 3. Good night. Fire, fire, fire.